Hey, this is Matthew Soroka. We're at the Top Keys over in Miami, Florida. And we're here with Jasdeep Sohi. And she is from the Sohi group. She's the principal. And I'd like to introduce you. And wonderful to have you as a guest on the show.
Thank you, Matthew. Thank you. And it's an honor to be on your show. So, again, this is Jasdeep Sohi with the Sohi Group. Just wanting to tell a little bit about myself. My path into real estate and real estate development was not a typical path.
Okay.
So, I was a research scientist developing anti fingerprint coatings for industrial roofing.
Really?
Yes, and had few patents for, business development.
Really? Tell me about that.
So, about yeah, so I was working in the lab, research and development lab with Henkel, and we worked on a non-chrome coatings for industrial roofing.
Okay.
Yeah, so we traveled to steel mills like Steelscape and different mills to test our coatings.
Okay.
Yeah, so that was my actually bread and butter where I went to school.
Where were you went to school first?
I went to school. I had a master's in India from Punjab University, and then came back and had another master's in polymers and coatings from Eastern Michigan University.
Okay.
Yes.
So where was all the work that you did to get the patent?
We worked at a company called Henkel, and it's a German company, but they're headquartered in Germany, but my location was in Madison Heights, Michigan.
Oh, that's wonderful. Okay. I've been to Flint, Michigan.
Flint.
I've done some work in Detroit.
Okay, wonderful. Yeah, so not very far from Detroit.
Okay.
So maybe 20 minutes.
So tell me the next path. And you're talking about how to get into real estate.
I made a hard turn out of scientist career into real estate, which turned out to be a great move for us. It was good time playing offense, made a lot of mistakes, and learned a lot.
Were you doing it, like cold? You stopped doing the work on the polymers and development?
Yeah,
or did you just on the side start doing some real estate?
First started with residential on the side while working full time. So I'll do real estate on the weekends, and then actually invested into a hotel, a family hotel, which that's where I learned the business, from housekeeping to front desk to manager to marketing to doing P&L to do the whole, along with the PIP.
Okay, excellent. Excellent.
So then I worked with Marcus and Millichap for many years before I joined. I actually did acquisitions and dispositions, investment, sales rep.
That's a long distance away from polymers. Okay, so you might use polymers in roofing or other areas, adhesives,
Exactly. We had
epoxies.
But I really enjoy helping my clients into purchasing and selling, and also advising them on different, different portfolio sales. So really, really enjoy.
So as really an engineer at that point, knowing the really applies towards construction, development, you can't get an angle around you. As a developer or a contractor, you're going to know what they're doing, even if you don't know exactly some of the things that they are doing that might be hurtful or have pain points, or maybe some of the mistakes that they might do, but you at least could acknowledge it more because you are an engineer.
Exactly. So I do a lot more research into everything, whether it is researching properties for my clients, whether it is researching, particular market, or we're doing the brand matrix for a client who may be looking to do a conversion.
So after Marcus and Millichap, what'd you do next?
So I'm actually principal for the Sohi Group proudly, and we have had that company in existence for some time.
And what do you do?
Same advisory services.
What type of advisory services? Financial or development?
No, hospitality advisory services. So we're mainly in acquisition and dispositions. Also, another side of our business that we have explored from last few years is assisting clients turning big box hotels into senior care facilities. So we have made some sales where I have now associate within the Sohi group that is specializing into senior living facilities. So that is another segment. Another, my actually partner, Jasdeep Sohi, who is the principal with me and co-founder.
That's fantastic. Okay. Well, that's a natural fit.
That is very right.
Okay, so that's very interesting. So tell me maybe some really interesting stories, either it be your experience or a property that you've handled that guided it to be successful.
Lots of stories. All my stories are turning value add properties. So taking dilapidated hotels into profitable operations. So I'll tell you, even the first investment had no idea about hotels. Just met a broker and signed a deal on an I-94 at a truck stop for $2 million. That was my first way back when I had no idea on hotels.
You're also doing market studies and
Market studies for, not an official, but for our clients, yes.
right. So you can proposition and position a property to say maybe this brand might be better for the.
Exactly. That is correct. We would. So we help somebody who is starting in the business to do understand what they're looking for, what would be a good fit, whether in particular market, provide financing, insurance, franchise negotiations, you name it. We help with, even I have accountants that are partners now that would assist in analyzing or assisting in the purchase, analyzing that transaction as well for that particular client. So another example I would give you is, you said interesting. So in 2014, us as a family purchased a dilapidated retail center, which was 106,000 square feet, was in an auction in Monroe, Michigan. We purchased it for $400,000 on 22 acres, along with 30 acres with it. So that was actually next to the hotel we owned. We paid easement fees. At that time, I did not know what the easement was. So I always had an eye on that property. So then we rehabbed that property. Then it came into, what do you call this, cannabis zone. So currently we have what you call Hilton and Marriott's of cannabis in our plaza, along with, there is a data center who's looking to acquire that land, 30 acres, and they're looking to pay me the price that I would like, but I'm not interested in selling at this time. I may lease it, but not interested. So that was a really great, I have example after example of the properties that we have done.
What's interesting is that not only are you an advisor, but you actually are an investor. So I'm assuming you're a part of AHUA?
I am part of AHUA.
This is a perfect story or a success story that says, here's somebody who is a member of AHUA, kind of followed their own path and has been successful not only in working in industry as a hotel or property owner, real estate owner, but also advising people.
Exactly. So because we have made those mistakes and we don't want our clients to make those mistakes, right? So then we also have, insurance is a hot topic. So my career into real estate as well as into the insurance was just by accident. So into real estate was because my company wanted me to move. So we did not want it to move. So me and my husband both got licensed. But into insurance, a good friend of mine lost her husband, didn't have insurance. So I started looking into insurance and bought Farmers Agency. So now we insure specifically hotel.
Hold on for a moment. We got to make this clear. So one, you're a consultant.
Correct.
Number two, you're an investor with your own properties, whether it be commercial or semi-residential, right?
Residential as well.
Residential as well. So that's number 3. That's different than a commercial real estate investor. So that's number 3. Number 4 is, are you a licensed real estate agent?
I am a licensed real estate.
Number 4. Number 5, now
Yes.
you have an insurance brokerage.
I'm a licensed insurance broker as well.
Okay. Is there anything you don't do?
You know, I love what I do. I love to assist my clients with advisory services, making sure that they are making the right decision. And insurance is a hot topic these days.
And remember, this is from a scientist, an
Scientists.
engineer that was all about science and looking at, the algorithms of what she was doing, a patent owner, multiple patent owners, and now she's in real estate investing as well as consulting, insurance, and a real estate agent. Let's take the real estate agent part out because there's too many of those. Everybody who has a driver's license in Florida has a real estate license. So even though that's really important for your own transactions, what's impressive is you have a plethora of different titles that you've actually been successful at. So one thing on this show is that we want to find out the success stories. Of course, we always have these trials and tribulations to go from where we were to now, and everybody has those hurts and pains during the way. But here's a lady who's been very successful in her own business and in multiple businesses that she's owned, and she's helping out other people by consulting them and advising them on the right direction. So God bless you.
Thank you. I'm loving the journey. Thank you so much, Matthew. Appreciate it.
So last but not least,
Okay.
last but not least, is there anything that you want to say about going forward? Is there a new project that you're working on, or some announcement or some pitch that you would like to say?
I do. I mean, I'm here to assist with anyone that is looking to get into hotel business or want to expand their portfolio, or they're looking to, assistance with risk management. So we can definitely assist.
How do you get in touch? What is your website?
The sohigroup.com, and I'm not very active on Facebook, but on social media. But you can also find me on LinkedIn as well.
Okay, and that is SOHI group.com.
So its website is thesohigroup.com.
Excellent. Okay, so thank you for being on the show. You've been an awesome guest.
Thank you so much, Matthew.
Thank you very much.
I appreciate the opportunity.
And this has been Matthew Soroka with the Top Keys. Thank you very much.